Hello dear students, welcome to the e-learning class of social science. Today we are going to start with chapter number 20, that is the Indian government. What do you understand by Indian government? Yes, the government which we have at different levels. Okay, India is a very large country. It is divided into states and union territories. You all know about it, right? There are three levels of government in India, that is central or union government, state government and the local government. In this chapter we will learn about union and state government. Okay, so let's start. First of all, you should know what is democracy. India is a democratic country. This means that the government is of the people, for the people and by the people. But what do you understand by democracy? A government in which the citizens of a country vote and elect their political leaders. Okay. The citizens of India have the freedom to elect their representatives who form governments at the central and state level. Fine. Now, after every 5 years, elections are held in the country to elect representatives for the central government and the state governments. These representatives belong to the political parties contesting the elections. Now, Election Commission. The Election Commission of India holds elections in the country. It is responsible for planning every stage of an election. It decides the date on which the elections are to be held. It decides the rules to be followed during the elections and announces the results. Okay, the Election Commission of India ensures that free and fair elections are held in the country, and it is headed by Chief Election Commissioner. Now we are moving towards the main topic of our chapter, that is union government. What do you understand by union government? As you know, India has a parliamentary form of government. This form of government has two houses. First is Lok Sabha and second one is Rajya Sabha, as you can see in the picture. So starting with Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is also known as the lower house of the parliament. The Lok Sabha is composed of elected representatives of people. The maximum strength of house is 552 members, where 2 members are nominated by the President of India. Okay, only Indian citizens of 25 years of age and above can become members of the Lok Sabha. These members are elected directly by the people of India. The term of Lok Sabha members is 5 years. The members of the Lok Sabha elect a speaker who conducts proceedings of the House. People of 18 years of age and above cast their votes for the candidates of their choice. Now, the political parties that win the maximum number of seats is invited by the President of India to form the government at the center. Okay. The leader of the majority party becomes the Prime Minister. This we will be reading further. Okay, now come to Rajya Sabha. What happens in Rajya Sabha? First of all, Rajya Sabha is known as the upper house of the parliament. Its members are not directly elected by the people of India, and the maximum strength of members is 250 members, out of which 12 members are nominated by the President for their contributions in the field of literature, science, sports, arts and social services. The remaining 238 members are elected by the members of state legislative assemblies. The term of Rajya Sabha members is 6 years. Okay, now what do you understand by the word nominated? Nominated is the term new for you. That means select or choose someone for an important position. Okay. Now we are moving towards president. I think you all know who is he. Yes, he is Ramnath Kovind, the President of India, current President of India. President is elected by the members from both the houses of the parliament and the state assemblies. He or she is the head of the country and the commander of armed forces. Okay. He is a nominal head of the country. This means that the real power lies with the Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers or the Cabinets of Ministers. Fine. He is elected for the period of 5 years. Now we are moving towards the next topic, that is Prime Minister. You all can recognize him, right? He is Mr. Narendra Modi, the current Prime Minister of India. After the elections of Lok Sabha, the party which gets the maximum number of votes or the majority party forms the government. Okay, the members of the winning part elect their leaders. This person is appointed the Prime Minister by the President. He or she has a cabinet of ministers who carry out the task of running the government at the center. Now, we are moving towards the second main topic of our chapter, that is state government. Here you can see my government, state government, correct? Each state has a lower house called the Legislative Assembly or Vidhan Sabha. Some states have an upper house called the Legislative Council or Vidhan Parishad as well. The members of the state legislative assemblies are elected by the people of the state itself. Each elected member is known as a member of Legislative Assembly, or we can say MLA. The elected MLAs form the government at the state, and the state government is headed by the leader of the majority party. He is appointed by the chief minister. He is appointed as the chief minister by the governor of the state. The chief minister and his council of ministers make laws for the state. The governor is the head of the state and is appointed by the president. Okay, so here we end with the state government. Now the next, or we can say the last major topic of this chapter is the judiciary. Judiciary ensures the justice for all Indian citizens. The people who break the laws are punished by the court. Judiciary helps to solve the disputes between the states, government and the organization. In India, we have an independent judiciary, which means that the courts cannot be influenced by the president, prime minister or any political party. Okay. Now you will see different levels at different hierarchy of the judiciary. That is, first one Supreme Court, second one you can see that is High Court, and third one you can see that is District or Session Court. Supreme Court is the highest court of justice in India, which is located in New Delhi, and it is headed by the Chief Justice of India, who is appointed by the President. At the state levels, there are high courts, and there are also some smaller courts such as session courts and district courts. Okay, so here we come to an end of the chapter. I hope you understood some facts related to the government. Thank you and have a great day.